Hello, sports fans. Welcome to DDM Sports Central, where we give you sports gist from around the globe the way you like it, fresh, hot, and sizzling. Now, what are the top stories for today's edition? Bellingham finally joins Dortmund. Do you want to know what transfer deal transpired? Stay tuned to find out. Senegal becomes first African team to beat the Three Lions of England. How did that happen? What happened? Portugal wins UEFA Nations League. Falcons stomp Cameroon as they prepare for WAFCON, but they have a complaint. Plus a few transfer gossips. So all you just need to do is one thing. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the details just after the short break. This is still DDM Sports Central. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back. Like I said before the break, we have Bellingham, who has made a move to Borussia Dortmund. Now, I'm sure the Bellingham you know is Jude Bellingham, but no, we're not talking about Jude Bellingham. We're talking about Jove Bellingham, who has joined Dortmund on a record transfer deal of £32 million from Sunderland. A lot of people have said he's gradually following the footsteps of his brother, Jude Bellingham. You know, Jude had played for Birmingham City before moving to Dortmund, where he had a fantastic season. Job had also played for Birmingham City before moving to Sunderland, and now he's moving to Dortmund. So you see, there's that connection. You know, that thing they're saying he's following his brother's footsteps. It may be correct. Now, let's look at some transfer gossips. Manchester City is really building up their team. They have signed Ryan Cherki from Lyon for a fee of £30.5 million. Plus add-ons anyway. They have also signed goalkeeper Marcus Battinelli from Chelsea. That one, they did not tell us what amount they signed him for. So they signed him for an undisclosed fee. Now, this is in addition to defender Ryan Ait-Nouri. Some of my friends would say Ryan Ait-Nouri, whom they signed from Wolverhampton for £31 million. And midfielder Tijani Regindes, whom they signed from AC Milan for £46.3 million. The transfer window, which started on June 1, has closed temporarily as at June 10 and will reopen by June 16. And I'm sure we'll run up to September thereabouts. Yeah. We are looking forward to Arsenal signing up. Arsenal will be back out. We're going to do something within the transfer window so that we don't have to tell the same stories next season. Now we go to Senegal. Senegal became the first African country to beat England when they beat the Three Lions of England, as they are called, by 3-1. Now, in 22 attempts, Senegal have broken the jinx. Yeah, you may call it a friendly match. It's not a problem. It's a friendly match, quite all right. But the truth is this. It has entered history books that England was beaten, or they have finally been beaten by an African team. I remember sometime before the World Cup in 1994, when Nigeria had one of its best teams. We traveled to England and we were beaten by 1-0. So, Senegal, we are proud of you, and you just did not beat them, you hammered them. To the point that the English national team, they are now trading blames. I learned Harry Kane is complaining that the team is not doing as well as they did when they were being handled by their former coach. Okay, we move over to... Okay, before I move over to the next news, I also learned that Morocco beat Brazil by 2-1. That's a good thing. It goes to show that our African teams are really building up. But then Morocco has a good record for themselves, because judging by the last World Cup finals that they appeared and got to the semifinals, you want to agree with me that Morocco is really doing a lot of good things for themselves. And in fact, this year, a lot of events have been hosted in Morocco. So thumbs up to the teams that have been doing well. Kudos to Nigeria as well. But we hope that come the World Cup 2026, Africa will look for a way to get to the finals of the World Cup. For you to have got to the semifinals, you should know that it is very, very possible to get to the finals. Now we move over to the Nations League, where we had two big teams play in the finals of the Nations League 2025. We had Spain and then we had Portugal. Spain paraded a star Lamine Yamal, 17-year-old Lamine Yamal. And then Portugal paraded Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, both of them lived up to billing. Even though somehow Lamine Yamal was not given all the space that he needed, but he did his best for his team, even though he wasn't on the score sheet. But Cristiano Ronaldo was, as he scored the equalizer for Portugal in that game. Ronaldo was substituted before full time anyways, but his impact was greatly felt as the 40-year-old won some balls in the midfield, including one that Lamine Yamal tried dribbling his uncle. Yeah. So Ronaldo won the ball from him in the midfield. And the game ended 2-2 at full time and extra time. It was during the penalty shootout that Morata missed his spot kick. That paid a lot of us to know. Yeah. To hand Portugal, who scored all their kicks, the UEFA Nations League 2025 trophy. But then, I must commend Nuno Mendes. And I don't know if everybody saw that. Nuno Mendes was a thorn in the flesh. That guy was everywhere. He covered every part of the pitch. He was there at the defense, the midfield, and the attack. And in fact, he was involved in the 2 goals that Portugal scored. Congratulations to the Portugal national team. Congratulations to Cristiano Ronaldo for getting a trophy at the age of 40. Now, the Super Eagles over the weekend played out a 1-1 draw against Russia. Emmanuel Arokodare was the one that pulled the equalizer for the Super Eagles, but that's not the news. At some point, we heard that there was this issue about a comment by Victor Boniface. Well, Mobile Paraco came out to settle the issue that everyone should be behind Victor Boniface because these guys have been giving it their best. And I think we have to try as much as possible to support Victor Boniface. He may not have scored in a while. Cristiano Ronaldo that I just talked about, it took him, if I'm not mistaken, it took him about 20-something games before he was able to score a goal in the Champions League. So I think these guys just need our support. So Victor Boniface, whatever his comments may have been, let's try our best to be behind this team as we hope that they qualify for next year's World Cup. Yeah, they could if they put their acts right. And if the administration, the sports ministry, put their acts right as well, because just a few days ago when the Super Falcons played against Cameroon, the Indomitable Lionesses, the Super Falcons, yes, they defeated Cameroon by 2-0, but Gloria Alozie and a few other teammates came out to say that they didn't like the way the NFF was treating them. Now, how do you continue to treat teams like this and you expect the best from them, especially our female national team? Once upon a time, we did so well. I think we got to the quarterfinals, yes, of the what edition now, Messi Akide and the likes. Now, if we had improved on that scene, trust me, Nigeria would have been one of the forces to be reckoned with in the senior category of women's football. Our under-20 women's category got to the finals, and unfortunately, they lost to Germany. And they would have won that game if not for rules that they really didn't understand, offside rules. Azizat Oshoala was too fast for the ball. That ball was heading into the net. If Azizat Oshoala had understood everything that had to do with offside rules at the time, Nigeria would have just nicked it and won the gold or won the trophy for that under-20 championship. But then the female side, the senior team, the Super Falcons, have not been doing well. In fact, the last Olympics, yes, they did not concede, but then they ended up crashing out in the second round of that competition. All right, with that, we have come to the end of today's edition of DDM Sports Central. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Diaspora Digital Media. If you type in DDM TV, it will take you to the same buster. Until I come your way again with another edition of DDM Sports Central, I remain your host with the Sparks, Hugo Chukwu, do have a lovely and sporty day ahead. Arrivederci. Bye for now.